Hey everybody, we're back. It's the live feed of the Tech Valley Center of Gravity, and this time we got Colleen from Vital Vio, one of the companies that actually incubated with us. So Colleen is an actual entrepreneur, the kind that you hear about from those stories from California, an actual startup, and they did a lot of their starting up with us. So what I'm going to ask Colleen is, what does the makerspace do for you? What did this space do for you?
Sure, so I actually wasn't particularly aware of what a makerspace was when I was graduating from college, but my co-founder and I were actually working out of our kitchen, and it was a point where we were working in a house where there was 5 other people. The 2 of us were using power supplies, electronics, circuitry in our kitchen, and it got to a point where we were setting small electrical fires within our kitchen, and we realized this is going to be not a long-term strategy to run our business or to prototype our product, at which point we actually connected with Laban, who had this fantastic idea and led us into what makerspace is, and it couldn't have aligned better for us for offering all the types of services and particularly hardware equipment that we needed to prototype the product safely and not in our kitchen. So actually the timing for us couldn't have been better, and the concept itself of a makerspace couldn't have fit better. Of a small startup company that's had some great ideas about prototyping and then going into a space where on any given day you have access to all the equipment that you need, not only the equipment but also people around you that can teach you how to be more efficient with how you're going to make that. It took us about 8 months in our apartment to iterate on each prototype, went down to about 30 days when we were in a makerspace. Being a supportive community and having access to that was really a game changer for our company. I don't know what we would have done from our kitchen to where we are now if we didn't have the center of gravity in between.
That's great. Now, just a side question. You guys you've flown the coop, right? You guys are out on your own now and doing this great stuff on your own because you don't need us anymore. But here's the question: when did you get your funding, and where did you get it from? And were you still with us at the time?
We were 3 people in desks at the center of gravity when we got our first institutional round. Actually, our first venture capitalist visited us at the center of gravity when we had our prototypes in that back room on the Uncle Sam garage, and they saw that we had access to all of this, and it was a hell of a lot better than our kitchen. So we actually got our first institutional round while we were operating out of the center of gravity over on Fulton Street. So that was a big deal for us to be able to have that backing of places where we could actually engineer. Otherwise, we would have had to ask the investors to provide an entire space for us to do engineering just for our company. It was very cost effective, so it was something that was attractive to investors. And I will say we still rely heavily on the center of gravity. We have our own manufacturing and our own offices, but we still retain membership here because a lot of our engineers come in. It might be once a day, it might be once a week, but just to get even small things cut is incredibly useful for us to have access, and especially now being in the same building.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Colleen. We appreciate it, and go have some fun.